Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We got a list of 16 homes, and I'm excited because in about a week or two, we're actually going to move into our new team office at 450 Bronte. It's the new Green Life building with the solar panels. We've been working on it for a long time. We're one of only a handful of teams that have ever done this in Canada, so it's very exciting. And it's something where the building represents something. It's a net zero building, so the amount of energy it takes in is equal to the amount it consumes, and it's a good space. We really tried to set it up so that it's a real experience coming in. So we're gonna see if we can do our next buyer class in there, which would be amazing. So let's get to today's list. And so there's 16 properties. The first one up is 1479 Maple, number 207. It's 253. It's one bedroom plus a den. They could have decluttered. Anything on top of cabinets, on top of fridges, has to get out of there. Less stuff on the counters is absolutely essential. And you can see the rest of the place here. So it's a larger 1+1. We're talking in the 800 to 900 square foot range. And so that's why it's typically listing for a little bit higher than some of the other ones. They're at 230, 240. We've got a 2-bedroom, 2-washroom here, which I tend to like that combination. A 2-bedroom, 1-washroom to me doesn't make a lot of sense. You've got it $299. It looks like the Windsor model, which is around 1,000 square feet, dark cabinets, crown moldings, and you've got a bit of upgrading in the bathroom too. So I think this one's actually, it represents nice value. It looks like it's hard to tell from this listing. It looks like there's one parking spot. Unit 313 is at $329. And so now we're looking at a larger place. We're looking at 1,300 square feet, much more area than the previous one. And so at about $300 a square foot, you figure if this one is 200 square feet bigger, it's actually a bit of a discount compared to the previous one. Nice thing about this building, it's got a party room, it's got a gym, so there are some amenities in here. And you've got Edwards here at 359, 1,235 square feet. It looks like it's got laminate floors, pot lights in the dining, which is kind of normal. Pretty open concept floor plan, only one full bathroom upstairs, and then the front room, the bay window tends to be a little bit smaller. Still probably not a bad price. I look at something like this on Dairy Road, and the problem I have with these new 3-story homes without a backyard, they've increased the size compared to the village townhomes that stopped around 1,400 square feet, 1,600. The thing that I don't like about them is that you start running into the Main Street townhouses with double garages, and so these guys are only single car. The pictures are sort of up and down and all over the place, but it's I just don't see where these guys are positioned in the market, because you can buy a 2-story townhouse for around the same size as this, and you're getting a backyard, or you're getting something this style without a backyard, but you're getting a double garage for a little bit more. So I don't see how they fit into the marketplace. I think they're really just kind of lingering. I think long term these guys are going to be in a weird spot compared to what else people can choose from. So Costigan's at $399. Great example. You can get a home that's as big or even larger, and it's 2-story. It's got a backyard, and they've done some nice upgrades in here. The California shutters are nice. Looks like a thicker baseboard. Now you've noticed the light fixtures in here are real highlights of the rooms, and so that can be a great value feature. I look at the 5 biggest return on investment things: kitchens, bathrooms, flooring, paint, and light fixtures typically give you the highest return. Those are the 5 biggest bang for your buck things typically you can do. And even kitchens are surprisingly cheap to fix up. I just met a client who has a bathroom that they renovated. They did it smartly, and they spent a couple $1,000s, and it looks amazing. So Hampshire Way is at $425. Same idea. So you've got a 3-story one, and I know it sides onto the park or whatever. To me, it doesn't matter. $425, people have a lot of different options, and so they put the floor plans in here. I think anything over $4 for something like this is just crazy, and it makes no sense to me. Van Fleet is just under 1,700 square feet, $434. It's an end unit. If they get this price, it's probably only because of the end unit. You can see some nice ones. The one in Short Reed just had an offer on it, and it was at $437. They're not that far off, but I think they're a little bit high. I don't know if the inside really wows, but it could just be the photos. Wedham Heights, they were up in the 460s. They're down to $459. Almost 2,000 square feet, and you won't find a better looking house anywhere. I mean, this is meticulously kept. We're talking, Q-tip cleaning the baseboard clean. Like, it is exceptional. And the upgrades are there. You've got your granite countertops. You've got your chef's kitchen upgrade with a nice pass-through window to the dining room. You've got the hardwood floors. You've got the pergola in the back. Set up very, very nice. So there it is. And McEwen is at 514.9. Double car garage, it's around 1,800 square feet. They're looking for an end of June possession. 3 bedrooms on this one. It's got a pretty open concept floor plan. You've got higher cabinets. You've got the crown moldings around the top of the cabinets, and it looks nice. It's great. The basement color, I think you have to neutralize that. I can appreciate that it's fun and vibrant and everything else. I just think that it might be a little bold for some people, and I hope that that picture wouldn't turn off some buyers. And there's a house right now with a yellow basement. Heard comments from a few people that, boy, that house looks great, except there's a yellow basement. Paint is actually easy to do, but some people just can't see past it, unfortunately. So you take a risk when your wall color is a little bit bolder. Sometimes it can be a good thing. It can help you stand out compared to your competition, but there's other times when you maybe just have to fight through people's inhibitions about changing stuff. So Rule is a single car garage at 528. It seems really high to me. I mean, for anything single garage, I mean, you're talking, you gotta be spot on. You gotta be nailing it hardcore. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it says on the park. I don't know if it's facing the park or anything like that. Rule, there is some parts of Rule that do have the park influence. So Roper is at 579. Nice size. For 579, we're talking about well over 2,500 square feet. Hardwood floors. There's some clutter in here. I mean, they could have taken some stuff out of that kitchen just to simplify. Brick and stone on the outside is a good thing as well. California shutters throughout the house. Costigan is at $599, about 2,400 square feet. And you can see how nicely they've manicured the lawns here. Costigan can be a little bit busier. They're about 2,400 square feet, these guys here. Pot lights, crown moldings, and it looks like a well-done place. The finished basement is a bonus, and they're probably not that far off there. I like the balcony upstairs. Ramshaw is 2,600 square feet with an extra big lot with a pool on it. So this home just recently on Donnelly, back onto a forest, was up in the, let's just say, under 650 range. So I think these guys have a fighting chance. They have lighter colors here, but it looks clean. That's the front bedroom. Nice in this bedroom because you've got a window seat, plus you have a little area for a desk and the bed. So this can be a great spot for a teenage kid. There's the backyard there too. So very impressive. I think this one's got a real shot to do well, and I think that they chose a pretty fair price. So Pringle's $726. Less than 3,000 square feet. It's linked to the neighbors, and I get that these are sort of vista and they look over the escarpment and everything else, but it's attached housing. It's $726. Now, a similar sized home, fully detached, would sell for this price. Now, it's very nice. It's model home quality inside, but I just look at this and say it's still attached to the neighbors. One of those things that you can't change, because I can upgrade a kitchen. I can put in floors. I can put in window coverings, lights, that kind of stuff, but I can't change the fact that there's a neighbor here and a neighbor here that you're attached to. It's going to be a real tough sell. Bayless Court is at $849. And so it's funny because it talks about the pie-shaped lot, but it doesn't really show it that well in the pictures. And it's been upgraded nicely, and you can see the nice high family room here. It seems like it's a little bit bold on the pricing, and yeah, so that's it. I'm not sure what to think about that one, but it seems pretty high. It says there's an in-ground pool there, which they're not showing in the pictures either. If you have any questions, give us a call, and we'd be glad to help you. And thanks for watching Milton Daily Homes.